Today, October 8th, 2018, the fine people that brought us the 64 Mini Edition have released the long-awaited firmware update to the device, version 1.10. The release date happens to coincide with the North America launch date for the device, which is tomorrow, October 9th. This is a big one, since one of the main purposes of the update is to replace the file loading functionality. You see, up until this point, if you wanted to load your own ROM into the device, the ROM had to be named The64-Drive8.D64, and you could only load one ROM at a time. Now, with the enhanced functionality, when you insert your USB device, you are presented with a menu system allowing you to select between the available ROMs on the device. It also supports cartridge and tape ROM formats. One of the other nagging complaints about the 64 Mini was the inability to switch the Joystick port to play Port 1 games. At launch, it only supported Joystick Port 2 games. That complaint has finally been addressed with this firmware update. And finally, while they were at it, they decided to throw in the ability to remap your joystick buttons to do things other than the default actions. This joystick mapping can be done on a game-by-game basis. I don't suppose many people will go to that degree, but it is nice to have that added functionality. So how do you go about downloading and installing the update? Actually, it's pretty easy. Simply navigate to the64.com/upgrade and click on the download link for version 1.10. Your USB device must be formatted for FAT32. Copy the firmware update onto the USB stick. Insert your USB device into your 64 Mini and power it on. Click on the wrench symbol to enter the system settings. From there, select System Information. The Mini will find the update and prompt you to apply it. It's that easy. Now, load up your USB drive with some ROMs and give it a try. Okay, let's check out the new menu loader and load some games. So you just hit left arrow to go back a directory. Press the button to go into a directory. Press left on the joystick to go back. Let's see if the cartridges work here. Can't use that one. Now let's try to play Joystick Port 1 games. In order to do this, you have to rename the ROM to specify the joystick port you would like to use. For example, if you want to play Miss Pac-Man on port 1, simply add a _J1 to the file name. The J must be uppercase, in my experience. Then when you start the ROM on the Mini, the joystick will work in port 1. Let's check that out. Let's do joystick J1. So that's pretty much it for the version 1.10 firmware update for the 64 Mini. You can click the links below to dig deeper into all those grimy details. Thanks for watching.